got this going on. Coach Luca back here with Zach and Zach the PT.
Yeah.
At Zach the PT. And what we wanted to do is go through, we talked about in that physical therapy session that Zach took me through for my low back, decompression, right? Things that you can do yourself that are simple. So we're going to go 3 different ways that you can decompress your spine throughout the day. I mean, I use this, all of these. Zach showed me this one, which is a really good tweak because we do have upside down hanging traction tables and bands and all that stuff. This is like lower intensity, like he said, it's going to work better. Lower intensity, longer duration. So we're going to go through 3 different ones, right? The first one, this is like one of my favorites here. Zach is going to actually just talk through it and take
so Luca's just going to basically hop in. So we wrapped this is a pull-up band. So this is great because most gyms will have these pull-up bands. He's going to hop into this pull-up band, and basically it's just double wrapped around, and then it goes through around his waist, and then as he lays back, he lets that band go right between his thighs. And as he scoots away, what's happening is that band, the elasticity of it is just pulling on his pelvis a little bit, and then the way it wraps around the back of his back gives him a little bit of extension. So this is a perfect exercise to get some decompression of the back. He's at the 1 inch, I believe this is like maybe the 2 inch band. It's the bigger pull-up band. It's not the massive one. This usually gives enough pull for most people. And the good thing about this is, like we said, you can go low load and long duration and get a really good decompression for 5 or 10 minutes, right? Like Luca might do some work on his phone, listen to some music, do some emails, and then he's just gonna be getting this work done on his back while he's doing it. And it's a lot less aggressive than doing, like a upside down hang or something like that. So it's gonna not be as irritating to his back for this position.
And it's very accessible.
Yeah.
Right, it's like, pretty much as long as you have an anchor point, you get a band, you got an anchor point, boom, you're ready to rock and roll. So that's number 1.
Number 2 is you got to find a lower pull-up bar. I like to do decompression hangs from pull-up bar without lifting my feet off the ground. So if you notice, Luca's just going to let his feet go back behind him there, and that's going to help to support his back a little bit. And usually when you keep your feet on the ground, because you're not swinging and you're not holding your legs up, you can feel like you can relax the core muscles and you get a little bit better traction, and it's also a little bit lighter. So that's number 2. The downside to this one is that most people don't have the grip strength to go over like maybe 30 seconds. Luca's probably got the grip strength to go a minute, but his fingers will feel like they're locking up. So you're gonna get a little bit higher intensity and a little bit shorter period of time. So that's where they differ, but both can be good. So I personally incorporate both those into my program. And then the last one is over here. You could take 2 different things of equal height. They really don't even have to be perfectly equal. But the idea is, what we're doing is we're getting Luca down here. He's gonna bring his legs out in front of him, and then he's just gonna let his back relax. So some people will do this in a chair with armrests. That's the way that I do it within my office. I'll press up from the chair, and then kind of just feel that. Your goal, you can sink into the shoulders if you want. You can press up from the shoulders. The key is just letting the abs in the back really fully relax. Most people can hold this one for a longer period of time. This one might be something where you could do it, a minute or 2 minutes. That might get a little bit intense, but you could do shorter bouts of effort if you want. So if you're going for long duration, go with the band. If you're going for like a little bit of decompression, like between sets, like during rest breaks of deadlift, or whatever exercise you're doing in the gym, this one or the pull-up bar hang would be my 2 go-to exercises.
And what's great is that, for different situations, you can do all 3. Like I said, if you're on the chair throughout the day, what I do is, I'm doing computer work, I just lift myself up for 30 seconds, a couple of sets, and then keep working, right? And so that's just like a habit that you can do, especially if you have back stuff that's going on. It's going to really help out. After, especially compressive lower body training. So think, shear forces like deadlifts, back squats. Doing this at the end of the session. So think like you're done with the session, got your finishers done, all that good stuff. Maybe do some soft tissue work. Boom, hop into that for 5-6 minutes. Game changer, right? Because right off the bat, you're kind of giving I would say some rest and decompressing them right off the bat, rather than smashing the workout, going straight into your car, sitting down, right, stressed out. So
And
That's
into that flex position.
Into
once
that flex position,
Once you
yes.
get into that car. So that's a good way to let those discs decompress, is staying flat in extension or flat in extension while you're hanging there. That's a good point to make too.
So think of these as, I would say, habits like spinal hygiene habits that you can plug in, like I said, for better performance over time, but to get you out of pain and just get you better, like I said, like myself that's dealing with some of this. So take some of these account, plug them in. We'll see you guys next time with some more tips to help you recover and perform better.